My name is Oleh, I'm a .NET developer, and today we are gonna to continue our previous case with the Entity Framework 7 and the many-to-many relations. But about the complex case. And let me explain a bit what this case is. So here we have the many-to-many binding about the orders and products, but currently we do not have any way to count the products in one order. So for example, we have products of three types, and let's assume that the order contains three products of the first type, two products of the second type, and one product of the third type. And how we could utilize this way. So first of all, we need to go to the DAO. We are using the in-memory database, so there will be not so much alterings. And let's go to the order product entity, and let's provide the property of the count. So public int count, or better quantity get set. And let's update our data generation code, which is located in the third upper where we have the default data. So here we have the order products faker, and let's add the rule for the quantity. So rule for quantity, and it will be pick random of. Let's look at the params. So params.t, and let it be one from the one, and maybe something like 50. Yeah. So this way, and here we will generate the amount of the products in each order. But also we need a way how to reference this in our code. So first of all, we need to go to the order product, and not to the order product, but to the product. So here we have the product, and here we have the order entity, and let's add the list of not just the products, but the list of the order products. So order product, and it will be order products. So here we are adding the additional navigation property, and after that we are proceeding to the DB context. So let's alter this DB context a bit. So we have the sample context here, and here we need one update. So where we have the binding of the products, we should mention that with many it should have product yeah, so not here but here. So you have to mention that order will have many order products, like this way. So this way we are referencing our additional navigation property, which is located here, which we have just added, and this property will contain a reference to the order products. And then we should alter our code, which gets the data from our database. So it meets the shop repository here, and where we have orders, so we are selecting products, and here we have the product DTO. So, and let's add name, price, and let's add let's try to add the two new properties. So one will be int quantity, and let's count the total amount for each product type. So that amount, it will be total. And after that, we can specify this way. So when we have product, so we have price, quantity, total, and here we can. But one moment. So here we are starting not from products, but we are starting from the order products. So order products, and this one will be order product, and select new product DTO. So order product dot product name dot product price. Next will be order product dot quantity, and the last one will be order product dot quantity multiply by the order product price, this way. So, and here we will have the exact counts for each product. So, and let's try this one. So first of all, let's debug our API. So, and let's place the breakpoint here. Let's run it. And while we have added the Swagger in the previous part, we can go just with it. So here we can go with Swagger. Here we have person extended, and let's person extended, try it out, and yeah, we have hit the breakpoint. So let's look. So for example, let's look at the first one. Orders, no orders, unfortunately, no orders. Very strange. Yeah, so the one order, products, yeah, and here we see our counts. So let's unleash this breakpoint, and let's look at the JSON here. So, and here we have, for example, one customer, this one, which is probably a rich one, and he has a lot of products ordered. So, and the first one is, for example, soft chair, which has quantity of 50, and it has the price. It has the price, and it has this way total. So next we have price and we have total. Yeah, so like this way, and we have all these data just at once. So using just the projection query as this way, so in the shop repository. But one more thing, that what's gonna to be if we if we need to use the mapping approach. So let's go here, and here we see our mapper. So, but for example, let's try how to do the same for the case with the mapper. So here we have ID, first name, last name, age, gender, address. Let's specify the scene of the products. So let's create, so person, it has, so let's create the order DTO, and let's copy the DTOs from here. So person DTO, and yeah, these two. So, and let's add the mapper here. So product mapper, person mapper, DTO. Yeah, and let's make it this way. And let's make this way. So info, shipping address, and yeah. So and let's add the list of the order mapper DTO. So this way. And while we are keeping the naming convention, so this one will be the orders list. So list code orders. And this one, let's look at the order. So it has person ID we do not need. We need info and we need order details. Order details, shipping address. So we can do it this way. So string info and shipping address. Yeah. So let's try this one first. So let's currently omit this one. And let's add this to the mapping profile. So here we have the mapping profile. And we need to create the projection of the order and the order mapper DTO. So just this way. And let's try our API with mapper. So here person mapper, we can provide the additional braces here, where we should move this one. And let's return persons. Just this way. So let's put the breakpoint here and let's try this API. Very interesting. Yeah, and let's try person mapper. So try it out and execute. Yeah, so and here we see our persons. We have some orders here, and what we have in order, we have the info and we have order details, shipping address. No, very strange. So why is it so? Let's look at the other one. Yeah, so here we have the address. Okay, and next we are gonna to need the to make it like the same as here, but let's do it in the another podcast. So let's have the closer look next time, and let's resume our task for today with this one. So let me explain one more time. So first of all, in order to create the complex many-to-many binding, for example, like with products and products counter, what steps are required to do? So first of all, we need to get to the binding entity, which is intermediate between many and many, and let's insert the additional property. So like this one, quantity. So it's the additional property, and it will be for every binding of the order between the order and product. Next, we need alter our DB context and it's the third step. So in one or both entities, which are the main ones, we need to provide their property, which is a binding one of the intermediate type. So order this one order has both products, which is a result of many-to-many binding, and their many-to-many binding itself. So both this one and this one. Next, we go to the DB context, and we are modifying this binding, which is in the intermediate entity, and we are modifying this from the side where this property is required. So we are just referencing the intermediate entity in this straightforward way. And after we have done all this, we go to our service, which queries the data, and we are modifying our query in order to start with from the intermediate entity. So not like orders and then products, but we go from order to order products, and then we are selecting starting from the intermediate entity, we are selecting quantity, we are selecting this multiplication, and we are selecting the properties of from the other side. So we are selecting from order, we are selecting through order products, and we are going to the product. And as you probably have seen here, we do not have any kind of include and then include statements. So and both we are not, and neither we are not using the lazy loading. So because it's the mechanic of the projection query. So when we are projecting to the exact types, like here, we are not obliged to use either lazy load or to use the include dot then include. So and that's a great moment about the projection queries, which allow us to query the data in this straightforward and pretty fast way. So that's it. Hopefully this podcast will be useful for you. If you have any comments or ideas, please message me. I am really